Hello everyone. Today we are here to discuss the new curriculum of MD MS Ayurveda prescribed by NCSM. Myself Dr. Ajay Kumar, MD, Swastarutta, Assistant Professor and PhD Scholar in the LRP Ayurveda Medical College, Islampur, Maharashtra. So today we will go through this new curriculum prescribed by NCSM. As in compared to previous years, the entire syllabus is completely changed from this 24-25 onwards. So today we will go through this new curriculum. What are the changes? What are the important points? What are the major changes in detail in this video? So first we see the index. So in the index, the overall details of this course, uh, table of contents, what are the learning outcomes, and what are the learning outcomes mapped with this course learning outcomes, and what are the course contents. The course is divided into different kinds of modules, and they have given the credits and allotted the marks. The table 3 explains about what are the modules and learning objectives related to that particular modules. Then practical training activity, how this research and biostatistics can be implied practically. The practical training activity, how to really we can conduct this practical training for PG scholars. The table 4 is giving the detailed explanation. The table 5, that is experiential learning activity, how to the PG scholars should learn by experiencing the theoretical things in the real scenario. How to conduct that, the table 5 is given the idea about that. Then table 6, then assessment of summary, how to assess this knowledge of research and biostatistic of PG scholar. The assessment methodology has described in the table 6. In table 6 only, they have described number of papers, marks distribution, how the assessment will done, and how the grades for this assessment is uh, done, and calculation, semester wise evaluation methods, and grading point, and question paper pattern also. And there is a summative assessment, how to do the summative assessment, what are the marks distribution for this summative assessment, and blueprint for the summative assessment. And in last, they have given the reference books and abbreviations. So let us start with the this subject code. They have given IPG. RM means research methodology, AY means Ayurveda postgraduate research methodology. This is the summary and credit framework of the this entire course, that is research methodology. The module number and name in the first column, that is the first module, research basics. It covers the whole research basics. The number of credits allotted for this research basics is 1. And notional learning hours, the 30 hours is given for this particular model. And maximum marks should come from this module is 25 marks. And for formative assessment, 25 marks. So module marks for summative assessment at the end of the university examination, the 20 marks will come from this particular modules. So what is the formative assessment and summative assessment? Here the formative assessment is the formative assessment will be done by the teacher at the time of learning and the in the continuation of the course. Summative assessment is the final university examination. That one we call as a summative assessment. So in final summative university examination, the 20 marks will come from the research basics. Then the second module, ethics and regulatory aspect in the research, it has the credit point 1, and given notional learning hours 30 hours, and maximum marks for assessment of formative assessment 25. And at the final summative assessment, the 10 marks will come from this module. Then the module 3 will be based on explains the research types. Part 1, the module 4 research type. Part 2, the module 5 research type. Part 3, and last module, research communication. The research types here, the overall types of researchers divided into part 1, part 2, part 3. Here in detail each and individual research type will be explained in detail. That's why they have given the research type part 1 2 credits and number of hours 60 hours and 50 marks in the formative assessment and 20 marks for the summative assessment. So overall credits of this research methodology is 9 credits and total number of hours is 270 hours, and the marks of formative assessment is 225. The overall final examination, that is university exam, final exam will have the 100 marks. So this is the brief summary of this particular research methodology course. So here in this credit framework, you can see it has 6 module, 9 credits, includes 270 learning hours, and the ratio of learning hours is 1 to 1 is to 2 is to 3. That is one credit will have 5 hours of teaching, 10 hours of practical training, and 13 hours of experience learning, and 2 hours of modular assessment for 25 marks. So this is the description about this particular framework. So next we will go for the in detail so here the one credit point is equal to 30 hours of learning or 30 hours of learner participation and teaching. So compulsorily, to get the one credit, each module should be teaching should be done with 30 hours. In that 30 hours is divided as 5 hours of teaching, means the theoretical lecturing method or theoretical method. In that 10 hours of practical training of that particular module, and 13 hours of experiential training, and 2 hours for the assessment for that particular module for 25 marks. So you can see here one credit means 30 hours. So here research type part 1 2 credits, they have given 2 credits. 2 credits means 60 hours. In this 30 hours we have to divide 5 hours for theoretical teaching, 10 hours for practical training, and 30 hours 13 hours for experiential learning, and 2 hours for the modular assessment for 25 marks. So here the most importance is given to the practical training, and 13 hours for the experiential learning. So 23 hours is given for the practical application of the each module. The theoretical aspect we have only 5 hours. For example, the research basics should be teach in the 5 hours of the 5 hours. Theoretical things should be teach in 5 hours, then rest of the hours, that is 23 hours, should be given for the practical training and the experiential learning. After this uh, 5 plus 10 15 plus 13 28 hours of completion of this particular module, 2 hours should be given for assessment of that particular modular. So this is the summary and framework of this particular. So here this table 1 is explaining the what are the course learning outcomes and mapped program learning outcomes. So here course learning outcomes means the course is nothing but the Ayurveda PG's research methodology course. Generally, we call it as a subject also, but here the term course will be used. Then, what are the course learning outcomes? For example, after the completion of this particular research methodology course, we have to achieve some outcomes. So, that should be mapped with program training or program learning outcomes. What is the program learning outcomes? Here the program means MD, MS program. So after the completion of MD, MS, so certain abilities or certain outcomes should be uh, happened in the PG scholar. So that particular outcome should be matched or mapped with this research methodology course. So this is the mapping. You simply go through the MD, MS uh, NCSM guidebook, what are the course structure, everything. They have explained the program learning outcomes there. So this particular research methodology course objectives map with the that program learning outcomes, that is CO1 use matched with the PO1. So in detail, if you want what are the CO1 and PO1, you go through that postgraduate manual prescribed by the NCISM. So here I have to clarify one thing, that is what is the basic difference between the curriculum and syllabus. So initially we heard that syllabus of particular subject, that is what is the syllabus for research methodology. This is the research methodology syllabus, syllabus of biostatistics, syllabus of particular subject. So here the NCSM is using term curriculum. So what is the basic difference between curriculum and a syllabus? So curriculum is a comprehensive detailed explanation of the that particular course, how this particular research methodology course should be conducted, what are the objectives, what are the objectives, and how should you conduct that particular research methodology course, what are the topics that should cover, and what are the objectives the scholar should achieve, how many marks has allotted for each and individual topic, and how we will assess that particular course, that is or that particular subject. So in detail explanation is given in the curriculum. But syllabus is a part of the curriculum, that is syllabus is only the document which contains the topics which are covered under that particular course or syllabus. For example, if in initial days we have the syllabus of the research methodology, there we only see the what are the topics covered and mark distribution for the that particular subjects, and what some certain practical activities, what are the practical activities we do, and the mark distribution only. But here this the term curriculum means it is explaining in detail about the everything about this particular course. That's why the term curriculum is using here. So here see, you can see the table 2. The table 2 is nothing but the topics cover under this particular research methodology course. If you separate this table to content, then you can consider it as a syllabus. So the curriculum itself has the syllabus also. There is a no need to search the separate syllabus for the this research methodology. The table 2 itself is a like a syllabus of the research methodology. So uh, now the NCSM has divided this particular course or research methodology subjects as a module module number. So modules, they have given the number like a modules, credits, uh, units. So why they have modified or changed these terminologies? Because initially the in syllabus like chapter 1, so unit 1, we heard about terms like that. But here module, so the national education policy has given the framework for the higher education system. There the basic structure has changed. They have using the modular, giving the credits, and giving the a number of hours and assessment methods. Because one of the objectives of national education policy is the change of the course can be permitted in between the they, if they are completed the one semester, if the person has learned particular program for a particular duration, and he can move with the other program, so then his credits will be transferred to the that particular program. So that is the basic objective of that UGC guidelines. So based on that, they have applied here in Ayurveda curriculum also. uh, in online courses also, we particularly see the this term called modules, and under the modules we have the units and subunits, so like that. So here the major division is modules. In modules, the units like sub modules or units, what we call as units. So 6 modules are whole research methodology subject or this particular course is divided as a 6 modules. Under this the units are be uh, further dividation like units has done in the this particular subject. For example, m1, that is module 1. Here the module 1 unit 1. So these are the division of units. The modules are further divided as the unit. So the module 1 has the 5 units. So total uh, 5 units under the module 1. So like that, module 2 have 4 units, u1, u2, u3, u4. So module 3 has 4 units and module 4 has 3 units. Then module 5 has 5 units and module 6 has 8 units. So the whole this syllabus, what we call particularly this table 2, the topics of research methodology is divided into 6 modules. Under the each module is further divided as a units. If you add total units 5 and 4, 4, 3, 5 and this 8, you will get the number of units. Total this amount of chapters you are learning in this particular research methodology. So now we can see this first one, first module m1, that is research basic. In this research basic module, the overall objective what you will learn in this module is given briefly here. For example, in this module research basics, it is providing comprehensive foundation of research and integrating the Ayurveda principle with contemporary scientific methodologies, literature reviews, critical appraisal, classically Ayurvedic text alongside with modern studies. So that is the entire thing what you will learn under this module is explained here. So further this module has divided as a unit. So in unit 1 you will study overview of research process and evidence based medicine, and unit 2 you will study what are the research method in Ayurveda medicine. So like that the entire module is divided as a units, and you will study the uh, this entire research basics in the module 1. If you cover all the topics under these 5 units, you will complete the one module. For example, if you complete the unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, then it is not considered as it is you have completed the whole module. So to complete one module you have to complete all the unit given under that particular module. For example, if you complete the 5 units, that is u1, u2, u2, u3, u4, u5, then it is considered you have completed one particular module of that particular course. Then number of credits, earlier also you have seen the first module has the credit number 1 credits, and this is learning hours division. Theory 5 hours as I earlier explained, and practical 10 hours, and experiential learning including the modular assessment, that is 15 hours. So total 30 hours. So the total marks for summative exam is 20. So like that it is given in this particular table. So this is nothing but the syllabus like so. So like that this whole 6 modules have given the credits and learning hours and distribution of marks of the assessment. So here table 3 is explaining modules learning objectives. So at the end of each module, what are the learning objectives? For example, here module 1 research basics. At the end of module 1 completion by the PG scholar, uh, the PG scholar should able to do these things. That is, he is able to describe the importance of evidence based of medicine, uh, describe the importance of evidence based medicine, and conduct the literature review, critical appraisal for articles, identify the research problem, and frame the research question, hypothesis, and objectives. After the completion of module 1 in your college, you are able to do these three things. That is the learning objectives of particular module. Then here they have explained the unit 1. So what we discussed, the module is divided into units. Unit 1, here unit 1 or chapter 1, we are you are discussing about overview of research process and evidence based medicine. So there what are the practical things you have to do, or what are the points you have to cover under that particular unit is explained. For example, unit 1, uh, describe research process and importance of evidence based medicine. This particular uh, topic or this particular point will be explained with lecture method, and this is cognitive domain, which will affect the cognitive domain. Then uh, the level of knows, how to knows means how. Then the teaching learning methods, lecture and PPT methods. So here notional learning hours means, here this particular point, describe research process and importance of evidence based medicine should be covered in the 1 hour, and it should be teaching should be done with lecture method, traditional lecture method, where you can use the lecture method and PPT presentation. And the domain of this particular teaching method is CC, that is cognitive and comprehension. CC means cognitive comprehension. For this abbreviations you have to refer the at the end of the this curriculum. They have given annexure where they have explained what is CC and everything. So here the level does shows how knows, how know. So knows means how the research process will be done and importance of the evidence based. Here we will get the answer first, how the research process will be done and what is the importance of evidence based medicine. Then second point in this unit is elaborate current status of Ayurveda medicine research. So given timing for this particular point is 2 hour, and practical training, it should be done with the practical training. So practical training means it is not a theoretically you cannot explain this thing. Practically you have to do what are the current status of Ayurveda medicine. You go to the library or in online, and you have to search for the current statuses for the this Ayurveda research method. And this is PSY and GUD means this is abbreviation for psychological uh, domain, and GUD you have to see what is the abbreviation for GUD and the annexures. So knows how. Then PBL means this is the uh, abbreviation for the problem based learning. Uh, so that kind of thing, you have to see the abbreviation at the annexures. So this is the basic uh, structure in this particular curriculum. So it has lot of abbreviations, and so like that each and individual unit has given for the in detail how to do the that particular thing. So at the last we will see the abbreviations or assessment method. So here assessment methods. Instructions: conduct a structured modular assessment. It will be for 25 marks per credit, 25 marks per credit, and it different kind of assessment methods in each module for the semester will be used. So different methods means whether you are using the multiple choice questions or long answer question, or you are simply taking viva oral questions. So case based evaluation, problem based evaluation, or any practically a given situation. So different kinds of method should be applied for the formative assessment method. Then for this particular modular assessment, at the end of each module they have given how to assess that particular module. Here this is for the module 3. Then this is more related to the teacher, how they should assess the PG scholars at the end of the each module. So in detail of everything is explained in this particular documents. That's why it is called as curriculum. So syllabus, this kind of detailed explanations are not there. So that's why simply they are document explaining the what are the topics should cover in that particular subject are called as syllabus. But curriculum explains each and everything. So this is the blueprint for the summative assessment, which are the questions should be taken from the which topic they have given for the examination purpose. So this is a short explanation about this research methodology curriculum. And here lastly they have given the abbreviations: cognitive knowledge domain, cognitive application. This is for further additional knowledge you have to read Bloom's taxonomy. You will understand the in detail about this particular thing. So this is the uh, what are the domains will affect, what are the, and here the teaching learning methods learning. L and PPT means lecture with PowerPoint presentation. Then so this kind of abbreviations they have used. You have to go through the this particular annexure. You will understand the short come abbreviation of that particular words explained in the curriculum. So thank you once again.